Today I'm going to be your drill sergeant and give you the rundown of everything you need to know on how to use a drill. We have several drills in our classes. They may be a little different from this, but conceptually they are all the same. So things you'll have to know about your drill. First off, you want to have a drill with enough battery power. This one is full. If the meter is not all the way, if not all the lights are on, it's not full. It's good to have a full battery. Check that, and if it isn't full, tell me, because then I can charge it, and then we'll have a full battery. Okay, so you check the battery. How to make it go. There's a trigger. That's pretty straightforward. But there's a direction to a drill. You see, there's a motor in here, and depending on which way the electricity flows through the motor, it's going to turn one way or the other. Now, if you are trying to tighten something or loosen something, you need to change that direction. Engineers have thought about how to do this. Here, you have a button. Generally, every drill uses a button right here. It's very convenient because I can use my thumb to change one direction, my finger to change the other. Yeah, it's being slow. I get it. I'm there too. Okay, so we covered how to make it go, how to, you can check your battery, and then how to change direction. In general, when you're looking at your drill bit, you want it to be spinning clockwise when you're drilling holes or boring holes. That's also the direction to tighten screws. If you want to tighten a screw or a bolt or something, you're going to want to go clockwise. To loosen a screw, you want to change the direction and you want it to be moving counterclockwise. Whenever you are boring holes or drilling holes, you always want it to be tightening or going clockwise. I'll show you what happens if you don't have it spinning the correct direction. So here, I'm going to put on my safety glasses because I'm a good safety teacher. So it's going the wrong way, and look what happens. Nothing. It barely made a dent because the drill bit is designed to work clockwise. I'm not going to touch this because it gets hot. It's just spinning, two surfaces spinning with a lot of friction. It's going to be hot. Don't touch the drill bits once you're finished drilling them. In order to drill a hole, you have to set it to clockwise. Then when I go to drill a hole, I need to have a clear space underneath or a piece of scrap wood. I'm going to hold the piece of wood firmly with a palm so that it doesn't spin. I'm going to place my drill bit here, and I usually like to start slow to make sure it doesn't ride around. Then you're going to apply force with your drill bit straight up and down, and you're going to squeeze that trigger. Not there. There we go. Now we're good. If you are not holding your workpiece firmly, I'm going to do something dangerous. This is what could happen. If that were to smack your hand, you'll get a bruise. It's not happy. Don't do that. Hold it firmly with a palm to make your holes. We're nearly there. Last thing you need to know in order to use a drill bit is how to remove a drill bit from your drill or put one in, because it doesn't always have the size that you need in it already. So to do that, you have what's called a chuck. Good fella, chuck. So the chuck is what tightens and loosens onto the drill bit. I'm going to show you right here. As I tighten it, you can see the space gets smaller. Eventually, you're going to be able to hold onto your drill bit. If I set it to loosen and I hold, it's going to open up these little grabbers. Don't know what the term is. Now, in order to put your drill bit in, I've got a quick method and a slow method. I'm going to start with the slow method because it's easier. You're going to place your drill bit into the drill, and you have to remember, tighten is clockwise, loosen is counterclockwise. In order to tighten the chuck, you need to go the opposite direction of what you want to do. So if I'm trying to tighten this bit in here so it doesn't go anywhere, I need to go counterclockwise. I'm going to go until I hear some cracks. It's going to sound like me in the morning. So you get just a little bit, and that's tightening up. So now it's a nice and secure drill bit. To loosen it, you go the opposite way. So tighten is this way, loosen is this way. So I'm going to, let's see, do the opposite. So tighten clockwise, spin it this way, and now I can remove the bit. That's the easy way. Here's the fast way, which is a little, it's a little trickier for your fingers. Hold the drill bit just like this. Now, you're going to hold the drill bit in as you hold the chuck with like your pinky or your hand. Slowly tighten. You have to have the clockwise setting on here. You're going to slowly hold this until the drill starts spinning. Now you use your hand. There we go, to tighten it all the way. To loosen, it's going to be the opposite. You set it to counterclockwise. Hold the drill bit, hold the chuck. There we go. You could just hold the chuck. And eventually it'll loosen up. If you learn this technique, you are able to put drill bits in quickly and remove them quickly. If you aren't able to do it, it's no big deal. Just remove them manually by going the opposite direction. So just to recap, we talked about how to make a drill go. We talked about how to change the directions with this little flapper thing, this sliding switch. We talked about how to drill a hole. And then we also talked about removing and replacing drill bits. Best of luck to you.